not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. And you're going backwards and giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over. That's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Work in the middle of the field. I think it's so important that the defense is honest and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Takes it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Seminoles offense will take the field for the first time. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy. He's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The give to the back. The Noles brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first.
That is such a good run. I'll tell you, if you're going to put on a Seminole helmet, you better be dangerous with the ball in your hands at the running back position, right? You think back to the late, great Bobby Bowden. He was always able to recruit a difference maker at that position. He would have loved to have this guy in his offense because it feels like he can score a touchdown every single time he has the ball.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense. Chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Buys a little time with his feet. Grab near the marker, it's White. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him, he's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Noses his way forward, maybe gets one, they'll mark it at the 18.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. It'll be third and long. Quarterback making checks. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Touchdown, Florida State! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Grab behind the line. It's Lee. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Pulls and fires complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stopped him just a bit short. You don't have to make things complicated. You see zone, you throw the hitch, you pick up some positive yardage.
Yes, Reese, that's easy when my guy's really fast and quick. Those guys in the slot, get it to him after the catch.
There he goes! That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Looking for room. It's Reed. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the score.
Yeah, it's that bend don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They're in the red zone. First and 10 from the 20. From the red zone, looking for a space. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Panthers! A great catch and run for 6. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers, slip them out of the backfield, throw them the football.
And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory. He might have a question or two to answer about that decision. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Castellanos. Here's a heat. That's caught. It's Pittman. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. It's almost incomprehensible to think the Noles failed to break 17 points 10 times a season ago. That's a year after being prolific, Jesse. So what are the keys to regaining some form?
Now, Reese, I think it's the quarterback position. I think this team was spoiled in a lot of ways when they had Jordan Travis. And they obviously had so much NFL talent surrounding him, but they had a leader. They had a guy that everybody could look at when times got tough and believe in. Someone has got to be able to establish themselves at the quarterback position for this team to get back to its winning ways.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Seminoles have this offense rolling. They're going to run it. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give to the back. Shoots his way for more. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to run for it. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
And that is just an attitude into the teeth of that defense.
And the Noles have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Touchdown Seminoles! Great job by the back on the option.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Zings it complete to the right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Rush is on him. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that.
A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on 3rd down at the dope. Looking to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Lee. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Quickly complete. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed 1st down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
Pitt will have to boot this one away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. They'll give it to the back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Under fire. Unleashes one. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Scanning the field, it's Glenn. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Sends it back in motion. Making side adjustments here. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. And the Seminoles are marching down the field. They go to the ground. Oh, he's getting a hasty. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Seminoles have always been known for explosive, flashy, big plays, but think of guys like Dalvin Cook and the toughness that he ran with. That's on display here.
And then those guys that I think of, too, with Warrick Dunn, where you hand them the football and big plays can happen, and offenses have been built around that for years at Florida State, finding that guy to hand the ball to.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Under fire. Got it behind the line. It's Copeland. Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the ball, he gets the first down. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Seminoles have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. They're working that left side. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll go to the air. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Noles! Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out and click it early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really, really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime. And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Back to throw. It's Holstein. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
And back back to the air on second down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing a noise on third down at the Dome. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They'll have to punt for the fourth time today. Makes a nice grab at the 25. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted for the 11th time. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a first down, and they've got to show this urgency.
Boy, and that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand now. You have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Panthers can really attack on this second and short. Send the tight end in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. First and goal. Trying to pound it in. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. To throw, it's Holstein. Touchdown, Pitt! Fitted in the window for the score.
Man, that's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Blackwell. There he goes. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To the air on first down. Throwing right. He's got it. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Panthers will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We've got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
And he's brought down after a nice game.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air, it's Castellanos. Forced out of the pocket. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And they finally get to this guy, and he's electric. He's dynamic. He can make plays with his feet and scramble around, and I think they got used to it in the first half, and now, if they want to win this football game, they got to continue to catch that fast joker and get him on the ground.
And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Seminoles decide to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. On the run, it's Reed. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Panthers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Got him downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball.
Free up the gut. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Looking for the tie with the extra point. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. To the air, it's Castellanos. That's caught. It's Douglas. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And the Seminoles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Noles have it with a first and 10. The give. Not much working there. It'll be second and 9.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It's caught. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. The Seminoles are on the move. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab over the middle. It's McCoy. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And the Noles will move the sticks.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets
wide open spaces. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback.
Touchdown, Florida State. They take the lead with the 6.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done, and he can.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Line getting set on second down. Unloads quickly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the dope. Quick completion on the out route. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful in making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense jumps on it. They get the turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll move the wide receiver. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And the Seminoles need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So we open the final period with a third down play. Little touch pass to the receiver. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And this is the chance for this offense. A first and goal, fourth quarter, trying to tie the game up. He'll pull it on the read. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent.
Touchdown, Panthers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Washington State is running away with things, and I'm not sure anyone inside that program saw this coming today. They're up by 15 over Central Michigan. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking downfield is Castellanos. They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stuffed in the backfield. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down. It was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the keeper to make anything.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
To the ground from the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. The give is to Williams. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Now on first down from the 30. The RPO fire complete to the left.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Seminoles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's loose.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice game, this time on the ground.
The Seminoles back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The give to the single back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Bringing the heat. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
When you have a quarterback that's this dynamic, you'd be stupid not to get him outside the pocket. Great job bootlegging to the right. Now I can throw the deep ball, I can throw some crossers, or I can run it and take off. It's really tough to defend. The defense did a good job, but I'm going to continue to do this and use his athletic ability to my advantage.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. He wants to change this route. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Touchdown, Seminoles! And they've moved out front here in the fourth. That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money, he's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Trying to make magic with his feet. Still running at the 40. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. And the Panthers want to crank the tempo. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. Makes the catch. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Gonna sling it on second down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. A shot toward the end zone. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Panthers! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. With the catch, it's White. At the 40, there he goes. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Well, we've seen this guy come up with some huge throws in this game, and already on the drive, he's thrown a couple of completions. He's got them in a rhythm. This team believes they're going to win this game because of this guy playing the quarterback position.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got him this time. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Pressure coming. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Complete to start this drive. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick